Everybody. Welcome back to Sith and Bricks. It's been a while.
Yeah, today we're building set number 75326, 732 pieces, 9 plus set, and it is titled The Boba Fett's Throne Room. Let's see, boom, there we go. There's the box, and you were talking about this before we started. There's some strangeness going on here,
Yeah. This,
primarily with this roof. There we go.
yeah. This was not sent to us by anybody. This was bought at a Walmart, so we are going to be 100% honest with this, and that's about it, really. I accidentally tore the box. Okay, that's sad. Well, we have the box open now, and I think we should start talking about
Well,
our problem.
I was showing this.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. So I do have a mild problem with the roof. Um, it looks weird in my opinion. So
it looks, I don't know. Let's look at it from a different angle here.
it
Let's
look
see.
it looks flat,
Yeah, it does look
too
flat.
flat.
It looks very flat.
Because
It's the back.
I'm trying to move this big box here.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you've ever looked at a picture of Jabba's palace, you would know that it's kind of like the big tower that you see on the instruction manual. It's like domed, and the fact that that middle room isn't like also domed off looks odd.
It does look a little. It does look a little strange, almost incomplete, I guess you could
Yeah,
say.
it looks incomplete. Uh, I'm not sure why it's like that. I'm not sure if it's because they wanted to stick to a $100 price range or what, but
Yeah, let's talk about that for a minute too, because I was surprised this thing was $100.
it doesn't look like $100.
Yeah, I was surprised it was $100, but I think it's primarily because of this right here, which is these characters.
Yeah, come
So it
this
comes with one, two, three, four, five, six, seven different
in
minifigures.
the figures in the set. Oh, Boba Fett, Fennec Shand.
Did Fortuna?
No, that's not the other one.
It's right there.
I mean, it is, but I'm not. I wasn't saying them in order. I'm trying to think of that
Uh,
girl with the weird afro.
Stealing Dancer,
Is she just an unnamed character?
Orin,
Yeah, Juan Gamoyan God,
and
Wakwe,
Weequay
Gold,
Guard.
and
Yeah,
Big Fortuna. You already said Big Fortuna.
yeah,
This comes with a lot of minifigures.
yeah. And if you think about it, that's $4 a piece. One,
Yeah.
two, three, four, five, six, seven. So that's an extra $28 right there.
They also make the set look bigger than it actually is because look at how big this box is. And this only has like 6 bags, so it's only like about like 1/4 of the box. I'm they do that with most of their sets, but I just find it interesting, the design route they chose because the top of the build it has like those connector pins, and I'm not sure if they're gonna be adding like an expansion to this set, like a DLC, like weirdness or what, but
Yeah, I am not sure, but that is very strange. It does look flat. I can tell you that.
yeah,
I'm gonna try to find a picture of this. Oh,
of Jabba's palace.
yeah. Let's go back over here. Go back to the build. There we go.
There's actually quite a lot we could talk about now because this is our first episode of the year, which means there are a lot of goodies to be talked about when it comes to just like even the instructions have like new parts to it. So we have plenty to talk about today. Um, so
Well, they're
let
actually
me.
calling it. See, and that's the other thing too. They're calling it Boba's throne room, not Jabba's palace. Or sorry, Boba Fett's throne room, not Boba Fett's palace.
Which
Because the
is
palace is actually domed. So maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know. Because I'm trying to look at it, and if you look at the palace itself, it is domed. But if you look up Jabba's throne room, you get a different Well, you don't really get much except for inside shots, like these old school.
Yep. So here's Boba Fett. This is the same figure that appears in the Slave 1 set that came out earlier last year, actually. I almost said this year. Yep, but it was last year. And I still love this figure. I think they did a really good job on this with the arm printing, and everything about it is absolutely amazing. I love the figure. Uh, the next thing I wanted to talk about before we get onto the build is this. Here at the bottom of the instructions, they have a percentage complete like bar at the bottom that tells you throughout the build how close you are to actually finishing the build, which I find very cool. So, first, let's start off with the build, shall we?
Yeah. So this is a horrible pixelated image, but that is most of what you see when you look up Jabba's throne room. And as you can see, it's actually arched. And that's most of what you see, when most of the images that you see of it, that's what you're getting. The well, there we go. There's not a lot in here, and most of the time it's just the throne room, so they're not giving you the entire building either.
Yeah, it
Or
wouldn't
or they do the interior like this here. Like there's the interior of it is actually there.
wouldn't really bother me if it was just the throne room itself, but the fact that they also built the outside and other rooms that are domed off, it just looks weird, in my opinion,
Yeah,
to
because
have
if you
every room domed off except for one,
let's see,
just the main room.
that's a mock. Okay, Jabba's palace.
Oh yeah, there's the old one.
Yeah, let's let's do that. There we go. So if we compare what we've got here to this, you can see this is actually showing the dome on the top. Now, again, this is just a really small piece of the entire palace. So calling this Jabba's palace is a little bit of a misnomer because the palace is actually much larger than this.
There's like an entire underground section and everything, and
Yeah, so I mean, it's a play set. It's just to give you a piece of it to play with. But yeah, it's definitely
you know,
odd.
you know what I think would be cool though, if they what they could do with this. What if they released like an expansion set that added the entire like Rancor pit at the bottom, and you could get the Rancor?
Right. So you saw that with Jabba sitting in there, right?
Yeah.
And then if you look at the actual palace itself, hold on. No, that one was not big enough. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's a good picture. So if you look at the actual palace itself, like only one section inside this thing is the throne room. It's not this, and
That would be a huge throne room.
yeah. I mean, if you took this top off, it's not just throne room. So yeah, it's an interesting decision, I guess.
Yeah.
But again, it's supposed to be something that's playable. So I
It's not really meant for looks.
right, and I guess that they're taking liberties with it to make it playable. But the fact that they would include part of the outside of it, and that's the other thing that's kind of strange about it too. Because if you go back,
Like, why add the outside and dome off everything except for the main room?
yeah, and that's what's a little bit confusing about it. Because if I go back, and I apologize, guys, I
Allergies.
have had some allergy sinus issues today. My nose is red of the lights behind us, and I sound super stuffy, and I apologize for that in advance. Um, yeah, go back over here. So this Because like this part here, I get, but I don't. I don't know. Some of this is confusing to me.
I
I
heard
think they're trying to. I think they're trying to add a bunch of different pieces together. Let's see what they say.
I heard that the main reason why they got rid of it is because it looked too much like another building or something.
Um,
I forgot what it
let's
was.
see. Boba Fett's throne room. The book of Boba Fett fans can recreate authentic details of the throne room and other parts of Jabba the Hutt's palace with this Lego Star Wars set.
But then again, it's not Jabba the Hutt's palace anymore.
Yeah, 7 Star Wars minifigures. We already listed those off. Play features a throne room with a pop-up function to eject Bib Fortuna and a secret chamber containing weapons and Beskar bar elements, shaking steps to topple a guard, and opening gate and more. Um, okay. Opens up easy, so it closes.
Yeah,
Lining up.
on the box it shows how they fold in, but they don't technically close. It just makes it
Uh,
more compact. Although,
the brick built palace model opens up for easy access to the detailed throne room, barbecue area, and kitchen. Wait a minute, what?
yeah, behind
Um,
the throne there's like a very small like grill area that has like a piece of meat on it.
alrighty then. So, yeah, a little strange if you ask me, but hey,
Yeah.
whatever
Um.
floats their boat, man. Oh, look, Duplo's here.
Ah. Duplo Thomas.
There we go.
Do we have comments turned on?
Yeah, the defense turret on the new one is, in my opinion, too small. I mean, oh, the defense tower. Yeah,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
look at if you look at the other one, the original one, the tower was much bigger.
Way taller.
Yeah, it was way taller.
I don't know if they did that to try and make Jabba look smaller or
I don't know.
what.
Yeah, but the tower was definitely bigger. All in all, I kind of like the old one,
Yeah.
but at the same time, they turned like the whole palace into a throne room. So either way, it's a little weird.
Mhm.
Pick
It's
your poison.
really hard to make a big building like that.
And comments should be on. We definitely have chat on because Duplo's chatting away.
That works.
Comments, we'll have to check after the fact. Sometimes they get turned off during the stream and we have to go back and turn them back on.
You never know with YouTube. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
I know. It's a little weird. I went to scratch my ear and I've got headphones on.
Yeah, I've done that
That's,
quite a few
that's
times.
yeah, it doesn't work that well if you try to do that.
I mean, you could move the headset and try to.
Yeah.
So it looks like I have a base for the throne room now.
There you go.
I just need to make. So, how about we talk about the Book of Boba Fett a little bit while we're building Jabba's palace?
You mean the Mandalorian part two?
Oh yeah, Mandalorian 2.5.
Yeah. Mandalorian part two.
It does make you wonder though, what were the original last two episodes? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. We went through a lot of flashbacks and then it was like we're right back at the Mandalorian. So
I think that show was mainly just to like fill in some gaps.
yeah, I'm glad they did it. I thought it was cool. I was a little concerned with the first 2 episodes because I did not really get where it was going.
No, he was just vibing with his kidnappers.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then things kind of picked up a little bit, and it was easier to understand. But yeah, I mean, I was also a little bummed that Grogu didn't become a Jedi.
yeah, that was a little bit disappointing.
That would have made me and a lot of other people very happy
Yep.
because that would have wiped out the mess that was the last trilogy.
Yeah, we don't.
But
We don't talk about that
But
here.
now we're stuck with it.
For now.
For now, yeah,
For
we're
now.
stuck with it for now.
I guess we just have to wait until like corporate or Disney decide it no longer makes money.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's weird how they bring things in and out of,
Existence.
yeah, in and out of existence. Like, I was telling you about the Thrawn books. So I think the last two or three, it might be two. So the last two Thrawn books supposedly are now
Canonized
canon, but all the stuff that was written before is not.
somehow.
Uh, the war that was at the end wasn't even a war.
No, it wasn't. It was more of like a in-town conflict.
There was no air support.
No, there wasn't. Like, you're trying to tell me they live in a galaxy with a whole bunch of planes and like flying spaceships, and they decide to send out two giant droidicas instead of like just bombing the entire building.
And not just droidicas. They brought out what version droidica was that?
I forget. It's a very long name. I think
No, it was like it was, hold on, I'll find it.
the but pretty much these big droidicas, they were gonna be an Attack of the Clones, but were scrapped for uh I'm not sure. All I know is that they're scrapped and that they returned in the Book of Boba Fett. Where would you buy one of these droids, you may ask? I don't know.
It's a very good question.
Um, why did they only buy two? I don't know. But what I do know is that these things are really cool and that they're really big.
They were very large.
I do I don't like I'm not a big fan of how much plot armor was used, but you know what? It's fine. Because these droidicas,
Scorp
Scorpion,
Scorpionic. That's Scorpionic is what it says here. Yeah, not Scorpion, Scorpionic. It's very strange. I guess they were legends before, now they're canon because they're in the book of Boba Fett. Scorpionic Annihilator droids. But at the end of the day, just like all the other droids, they're kind of useless.
I wouldn't. And I mean, they're useful unless you have plot armor. Like, so you would think that Boba Fett and Mando would both know how to disarm a droidica, right? Because they both were around when droidicas were a thing.
Well,
And
it says in essence a much larger version of the Colicoid droidica. The Annihilator droid was armed with two dual rapid-fire laser cannons cocked back in the menacing form of a rampant scorpion. Da, 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 da.
what was yeah, can I point out the shield
Similar to
generator?
the shield produced by the Annihilator's smaller cousin. Yeah, it says it also carries a combination particle energy shield similar to the shield produced by the Annihilator's smaller cousin. Um,
That were way stronger.
because of this extra shield, droidicas would position themselves inside the Annihilator's shield for more protection. So these things were
Pretty
fighting
much.
fighting in groups, not just independently. But I mean, they were cool.
They were
They
cool,
got the
but
same weakness as the smaller ones, though. They're just bigger.
which I don't understand.
And it says right here, however, their eye was a large weak point and could be easily taken down by the slightest touch to the center of the eye. Although we didn't see that.
We
It,
saw
he had to actually get in there and like,
like beat it, like a Wookiee had to like go down and like beat like the living snot out of the eye to
yeah,
actually.
it wasn't simple, but yeah.
There are a few things I don't understand, like why they continued shooting it even though it clearly didn't work.
And the weapons, big droidica. Why didn't they use droid poppers? It it's just a buff droideka with slower firepower. You can walk on the shield and shoot it. Every character action was dumb at the end. Shoot the big ball on the bottom of it.
Well, that that's exactly what I was thinking, honestly. Like,
Well, what
just walk into it.
wasn't there was it Rebels or was it Clone Wars where they were teaching the Jedi
It was it,
that to get into the droids shields you just had to go slow.
yeah, they literally said how they were high impact shields and that you could literally just like slowly walk into it,
Yeah.
like throw a thermal detonator under it and then boom.
Yeah, but you had to do it slowly.
Yeah, or it'd bounce back.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing I don't understand. Like, how come sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't? And like, it really seemed like there's like a weird amount of plot armor in the episode, honestly. And
Yeah, I have no.
Grogu, like, when did he learn to like calm down a rancor? Like, that isn't something they teach younglings, I don't think.
Intuition.
And
The species that is unknown, it's their intuition.
I do have a something else I don't quite understand is that at the end of Return of the Jedi, Luke learns his lesson about the Jedi Order, right? He goes through and he figures out what went wrong. And he learns that getting rid of people's loved ones might not be a good idea. So, according to the comics anyway, he would have gone through and made a new Jedi Order that would allow for such things. But in the show, he doesn't. He sticks with the original Jedi traditions, which therefore leads Grogu into a path following his father. And, in my opinion, the biggest problem with this is that it ruins the entire scene at the end of The Mandalorian Season 2. Like, has no emotion anymore. Like, oh, don't worry, he'll be back before Season 3. I mean,
Yeah, I mean that's the part that's bummed me out the most though.
like,
Is
all that emotion that was inside of that scene is now gone.
yeah, I mean the fact that he did not get trained and this didn't replace the last series of trilogy, the last trilogy is kind of that's the biggest bummer for me.
Mando went through all of that just to pretty much have him, like, potty trained, pretty much.
Yeah, and I don't know. What I'll be very interested to see what they do with Ahsoka
Yeah.
and
And especially
Kenobi.
Kenobi.
Yeah, Kenobi.
Because apparently Kenobi's gonna be off planet. He isn't just gonna be on the sands of Tatooine.
Oh,
Based off of a recent trailer that I saw.
Kenobi. So,
Kenobi!
well, they have to put it in a different timeline.
It's the Kenobi show takes place before A New Hope.
Yeah, okay. Like I say, it can't be the same timeline that they're in now because he's
No.
dead.
Darth Maul is also
It's the ghost of Kenobi,
unfortunately Darth Maul is also dead.
but not for the Kenobi series.
Not not for Kenobi. Actually,
Kenobi, we might actually get to see.
depends.
That would be so cool.
Depends on how close to A New Hope Kenobi is.
Sure.
Because he does die before A New Hope. It just depends. Although we do see him at the end of Solo.
It says also, how did Ahsoka get to Luke? She has no ship. That town had no ship. How did she leave?
She always finds a way.
Ahsoka is
At this point, the Force could do anything, so she probably just flew herself through time and space. Problem solved.
Ahsoka. Yeah, who knows?
For all we know, she could have stole a ship. I mean,
You know, they could have written. I don't want to harp on the last sequels, but they could have written them and used Ahsoka. And
yeah,
they would have had a built-in heroine that already had a backstory. They didn't have to turn into a Jedi overnight.
Or
You know what I'm saying?
or a better idea, just use what George Lucas already gave him. I
Oh,
mean,
I get that,
the whole like Darth Maul
but what
being
I'm
the main
saying
bad guy was
is,
awesome.
if the driver, right,
Yeah.
was to get a female hero,
hmm
then why not use Ahsoka?
She's already extremely popular. I
Yeah.
mean,
I mean, she would have been perfect.
I
You
don't know.
can't tell me you couldn't have written a story around Ahsoka that would have been, I mean, everybody would have went nuts. But
Ahsoka getting her own
but instead we get
time.
the Magic Jedi.
Who knows all?
Yeah, we get the Magic Jedi and the temper tantrum uh Leia's son.
Apparently, Jedi could just go in like creative mode and like be invincible too.
Uh and apparently.
Hello, I'm going through space now. Goodbye. Like, do Jedi really need ships? I mean,
I don't know.
it,
That
I
was
mean,
an interesting choice.
they could survive through space. Who needs a ship, right? Just train yourself to be better.
It was an interesting choice for sure.
Yeah,
Um, let's see. Did I miss something over here? Oh, the Rancor.
they're
He's saying, why didn't they just kill the Rancor? Also, the Rancor has the biggest plot armor until Cad Bane came along.
and just like magically make like scared it.
They should have just killed the Rancor. So I was actually surprised they killed Cad Bane.
They did him dirty.
I
They
I
really did him
was
dirty.
I was shocked that they killed Cad Bane because like
A character with such a legacy gets instantly killed by a guy with a Tusken Raider stick.
yeah, and one of the seriously, one of the coolest bad guys in Star Wars.
Like the cool like cowboy looking guy.
Yeah,
The epic hat, must I add.
yeah. I mean, he's like one of the coolest bad guys in Star Wars. Outside of Vader and Darth Maul,
Here's the thing I don't understand, right?
he's up there in that list.
You're trying to tell me that this guy's fought literal Jedi. He's gone against Ahsoka in one, Anakin in one. He's won and been. He has technology to go against force chokes and everything, yet he dies by a guy who had like a week's worth of training with a Tusken Raider stick.
I don't know. I was kind of bummed about that.
Yeah, I got all excited. I was like, ooh, maybe we're gonna get a spin-off show.
Well, and the
Nope,
other
he
one that they
did.
don't have, um, uh, the one that we haven't seen, and he's not really a bad guy, but he's not a good guy either. Uh, what's his name? Hold on. I have to I have to consult Dr. Google here for a second.
Dr. Google.
Senior Google. Hondo. So he was at Disney, but Hondo's another one that it would be cool to see.
Yeah, he's kind of like a background character at this point. He was there, then he wasn't, and then he was there again, and then
Yeah, he played an important role a couple times though, and he was in Rebels.
he he almost successfully took both Ahsoka and Ezra. I mean,
We haven't seen Rook. Uh,
they're gonna build a chair.
I wonder if they would do something crazy and like bring Zeb in.
I don't think they would, but you
I
know,
don't know because didn't they make reference to Ezra?
they did. Um,
And if they're making reference to Ezra, that means there's a possibility for Kanan.
I
They've already
actually
got Ahsoka.
I actually heard a rumor that Sabine Wren is supposed to
Yeah,
appear in Ahsoka.
Sabine, Thrawn. Oh, I can't wait. Really hope they bring Thrawn in. I
But
just
like,
hope they don't mess it up.
how do you make a Thrawn? How do you make Ahsoka and not bring in Thrawn? That's the thing.
I just hope they don't mess it up because the books are so good. Timothy Zahn did a fantastic job
He
writing the Thrawn stories, and the ones that they didn't make canon are really kind of frustrating because there's some really cool stuff in there.
Thrawn is a very, very specific character, and that if you don't do it right,
Yeah, it's kind of
mm,
crazy. We could throw in some Inquisitors. That would be kind of cool.
I really hope the Inquisitors actually go into Kenobi.
Uh,
Explain what on earth happened to him and why they just vanished.
Who else do we have that would be interesting? We already have Bo-Katan. Um, any of the Inquisitors would be cool. Saw Gerrera. We did see Saw in Rebels.
Um,
Yeah, Rebels.
yeah.
Yeah, he was in Rebels. So this, I'm just timeline wise, I'm thinking of people that could pop up between now and between. Well, I guess it would be Ahsoka, Lando.
I heard Darth Raven or Revan or Raven or whoever or however you want to
Yeah,
call
but
him.
he wasn't in Rebels.
Yeah, but
He's in the port.
apparently in this High Republic show, there's a rumor that he's supposed to be in there.
Yeah. Hera. Did they already bring in Hera? I thought we saw Hera somewhere. Oh,
Rogue One.
Bad Batch, right?
Yeah, Bad
Yeah, it's
Batch
Bad Batch.
and Bad Batch and Rogue One. I just dropped a piece.
Yeah.
Except,
You dropped a piece?
I think I did.
I didn't hear it hit the floor.
Where'd that piece go? Wait a minute. Oh, I'm sitting
It's
on
on
it.
your seat.
She appeared in the background of Rogue One. She never actually said anything, but she was there.
Yeah, there's a possibility of having some clones pop up too in this timeline.
The actor of Boba Fett did say that he would play Rex and Cody if the time came up. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
That would be cool.
Apparently he did say that, and that if they ever want to make live action Rex, he would do it. So that does bring in a possibility that Ahsoka and Rex meet up again.
The other one that I want to see is Chopper.
Chopper's funny.
I want to see Chopper.
Chopper, we need.
I got super excited when Hera and Chopper showed up in Bad Batch.
Yeah, for me, it was mainly Chopper because how do you not like Chopper? I mean, the most the
Yeah, I mean
attitude like droid.
R2 and 3PO are staples, but watching Rebels and watching that little guy, that was so cool.
R2 is extremely loyal on like a level that's like
Yeah,
insane. And Chopper's just annoying. He's just like there to be annoying. That's his goal.
yeah, Chopper is like one of the coolest.
He's also obsessed with finding a new leg to replace his middle wheel.
Yeah, he's it says
He has a lot of character.
C110P.
Yep. And the story of Chopper is that he did have an original owner who died in a Y-wing crash, and
It's funny, it says he's played by Dave Filoni.
okay.
All he does is beep and boop. How in the world is he played?
I guess Dave Filoni's the one who makes the beeps and the
I
boops.
don't know. That's interesting.
Well,
Yeah, we're gonna have to look this one up. It says he was a masculine C1 series astromech.
he was military grade. He had like rockets and everything.
Uh, how many kills does Chopper have?
Wow, that's a big number.
That's what came up on Google.
That's a big number.
This is how many kills does Chopper have from Star Wars? Assuming they weren't rescued, that gives him a total of 50,000. 15 kills. In season 3 premiere, Chopper shot down a mining guild TIE fighter, giving him 50,016. Wow.
He deadly.
That's a lot.
No wonder Ezra gets so annoyed every time he exists around him.
Who did Chopper belong to in the Clone Wars? Chopper was the resident droid of the Ghost. Yeah. Is Chopper older than R2? Chopper is erratic and might seem to be the more dangerous, but R2 is older and has a lot more wisdom. R2 has a lot in common with Palpatine in that he seems to make plans, stick to them, and then freestyle when necessary as the plans unfold.
Yeah, usually Palpatine gets beat up by one of the Skywalkers by the end of the saga.
So what happened to Chopper? Chopper remained on board the Gazanti cruiser while his rebel companions infiltrated Grand Moff Tarkin's flagship Sovereign and rescued Kanan Jarrus. After Sabine disabled the Sovereign with rigged detonators, Chopper disappeared into hyperspace with a stolen cruiser.
And never
Uh,
was seen again.
let's see. Who was Chopper's previous owner?
This is
Paul, don't have a clue who this dude is. Paul Tatul.
yeah, he was a Y-wing pilot and he went kabloom.
It says, when did Hera get Chopper? In episode 11 and 12, The Devil's Deal and Rescue on Ryloth. Chopper was given a backstory on Ryloth along with his owner, a young Hera.
So pretty much he was a Y-wing pilot in the Clone Wars who was shot down, he died, and
Um,
was saved by Hera, and
or
now every time Chopper goes back to that Y-wing, he has like trauma because
Duplo says, R2 is like a loyal dog and Chopper's like an angry little dog who doesn't care for anything.
pretty much, except for finding
Oh
a new
no,
wheel.
he was very loyal to Hera.
Yeah, and that's about it.
Is Zeb alive? Status alive. That's what it said. Wait a minute, where they? This is really silly.
It should literally be the entire episode just seeing like weird stuff.
Who is Chopper's dad?
Um,
What? Dr. Hurlook was a quack doctor from Drum Island as well as a Tony Tony Chopper's father figure?
okay.
Okay, I don't think that's the same Chopper.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
think they got lost there. Let's see. Why is Chopper's backstory so sad? Because they wrote it that way?
That's how most backstories are in Star Wars.
Uh,
Because, well, it's Star Wars.
that was a weird question. Okay.
Why is his story so sad? Well, maybe because his original owner died. I mean,
He has a wiki page.
a wiki page.
Yeah, Disney on Disney fandom.
Oh yeah, Disney did make some more
It
Chopper
says he had a
merchandise.
cameo in Rogue One. He
He
was
did.
in Rebels.
Yep.
Gamer's Guide to Pretty Much Anything, which I'm not familiar with. Uh, Star Wars, Forces of Disney, Lego Star Wars, All Stars, Star Wars The Bad Batch. We knew about that one. Video games, Star Wars Force Arena, Roblox.
Force Arena. I have that one.
It says the voice, Dave Filoni. Dave Filoni's the voice
He's the one
of
making the
Chopper.
beeps and the boops, I
I
guess.
guess. Inspiration, early R2D2 concept art.
Oh
Ah,
really?
that's interesting. Other names: Chopter, Spectre 3, Shopper, Chop. Affiliations:
Hmm.
Home, Ryloth. Likes: picking on Ezra and Zeb, causing trouble with his friends. Dislikes: being ordered about, other astromech droids, being deactivated, oil baths. So this is set up like he's got like a dating like he's like a dating website.
Like a yep.
Status active.
No
Um,
way.
it says Chopper is sarcastic and cranky.
He is. This is set up in a very interesting way. Why are things breaking?
Trivia, here we go.
Trivia.
Chopper's appearance is directly inspired from the concept art of Ralph McQuarrie's original episode 4 design sketches for R2D2. Chopper was credited as having voiced himself until the series finale, where it was revealed that series creator Dave Filoni had voiced him the whole time.
Okay.
Interesting. Along with Ezra Bridger, Chopper is the only character who appears in every episode. Chopper also made a guest appearance in the Disney XD TV show Gamer's Guide to Pretty Much Everything in the episode The
Okay.
Has-Beens Back. The has-beens back.
The has-beens back.
Okay. A real-life rendition of Chopper was made for Star Wars weekends. The Rebels Recon Chopper Cam and other events. The rendition was also used for Chopper's appearance in Rogue One. Huh. Chopper also has a cameo appearance in Rogue One, where he appears in the Rebel base on Yavin 4. This makes him the first main character from Star Wars Rebels to physically appear in a live-action film series.
I didn't know he is a. I thought he was like a CGI thing. I didn't know he was a physical model.
Yep, apparently he's a real deal.
Because he don't look real. He looks very CGI. Just how the lighting is and everything.
So the comments, the guy's a little rat. Chopper's my favorite. Then someone asked, didn't he make a cameo in Rogue One? Obviously didn't read the text. And then another one says, great, a droid that's a jerk makes me appreciate BB-8 more. BB-8 is...
BB-8 is just a soccer ball.
BB-8's not really... I mean, he looks cool, but he's not that interesting as a character.
He has... she or it has no personality.
Yeah.
Just there.
It's got like the personality of a rock. I can't believe Chopper has a kill count, though.
Hey,
And that is very high, by the way.
BB-8, do something. Beat Boop.
That's insane. And we know that R2's older,
Yep.
but Chopper's in worse shape for sure.
Yeah. I mean, we can't judge him too much. I mean,
Apparently, he likes AP5.
yeah.
That was the military droid. Yeah. Okay. I had to refresh my memory there for a second. Alan Rickman.
Let's very quickly.
Oh, he was the in the back half of Star Wars Rebels Season 3, the droid who sounds like Alan Rickman is left adrift in space.
Let's just remember the R2 unit with arms and legs that drove Mando through the lava river.
Steven Stanton is the voice of AP5. He's also the voice of Wilhelm Tarkin.
Okay.
That did sound like Alan Rickman, though, who was Professor Snape.
Yep.
And has since, if I'm not mistaken, has since passed away, unfortunately. And yeah, he has passed away. 2016, it says. Wow, is that long ago?
It does not seem like it was that long ago.
Wow. I was like, did not seem like it was that long ago, but it was. Sorry, guys. I'm sinuses trying to breathe here. Trying not to do it in the microphone.
So, yeah, that is a little bit about Chopper. So, hopefully...
We just talked about Chopper for like 10 minutes, and now you're going to tell everybody that's a little bit about Chopper.
Yep.
It's a little silly.
Well, there has to be some failed comedy somewhere. I
There we
mean,
go. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. What's this mess?
stickers.
Stickers?
Yep. Stickers in $100 set, you know,
What
just...
in the world? Is this like a
That's the,
turtle? There's like a turtle head.
It's the Rancor.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's a Rancor head that, goes on to...
That was very strange.
Oh, I guess we just get a free printed piece. 2 of them.
You got a snake on the back side of your building there.
There's like a snake for some reason. I'm not really sure why.
He's just hanging out.
the biggest bag here, bag 4. Well, it's a small bag with big pieces. Go.
Oh, I see where that's going.
Yep. Are you a so out of 10, how would you rate the Book of Boba Fett?
Uh, do I have to rate it all together, or can I rate like the last several episodes?
Sure, you could do either.
Because, like I said, I think it started off slow.
Yeah. The series as a whole isn't that great, and the last episodes have some major plot issues, but
Well, I just think that. Oh my lord! Someone asked, "Is the Book of Boba Fett a real book?"
yes, the Book of Boba Fett is a real book.
The whole point of it was to give the backstory to Boba Fett and fill in some holes that have been there for quite some time.
And instead,
However,
it did more than just that.
it did. I'm torn. I'm torn because there's some really cool things that happened in here and some things that I was like, do we really need to go down that road?
No, we don't.
Because I think the backstory on Boba Fett, while it was cool, I'm not sure how necessary it was to get to where they got.
I personally got at a certain point I was actually getting kind of annoyed with it, to be honest, because every episode it'd start out in
So,
present time.
because if Cad Bane comes in and says, well, you know, the syndicate who killed your sand people friends, that supposedly was a tipping point, right?
Mm-hmm.
He could have easily done 100 other things to set off Boba. It didn't have to be that one. So, and did he have to be trained in the staff in order to kill Cad Bane? No.
He wasn't even trained. He had like a couple of days.
Oh, and that's what I'm saying. So I don't know that all of that was necessary to get to where they went. I kind of wish if they were going to do a backstory on Boba Fett, then do a backstory on Boba Fett,
Yeah,
and then go back to Mandalorian and start, pick up there.
something
But
else that I found out is that the final 2, 3 episodes were actually Mandalorian episodes, and that they did have Book of Boba Fett episodes, but they were rushed or something like that, and that there's like a whole bunch of issues. So they just put in some Mandalorian episodes in there.
don't know. I don't know.
But yeah,
I
but
do not know.
I mean the show wasn't bad per se,
No,
but
and that's just it. That's why I said I'm torn because it wasn't horrible. It was actually very entertaining. It's just story wise, I'm a little confused because
yeah.
I think that Book of Boba Fett could have been its standalone uh
Show and didn't
show.
need so
Yeah,
many cameos.
yeah, it could have been a standalone show that it was just Boba Fett. It could have been more interesting with regard to the flashbacks. And I got to be honest, the drop in 22 minutes a week thing is getting old. I mean, give me some content in one drop, please. I mean, it's weird sometimes. It just cuts out, and it's like, really? That's it? That's all we're doing
Oh,
today.
Pike Syndicate is coming. Just like,
Yeah,
okay, you just left it there.
I just think that
Cool, I guess.
it's a little strange. But yeah, I think they could have done the backstory on Boba Fett separately, and then just switch back over to Mando part season.
And apparently Luke learned no lesson throughout the original trilogy. Like it never happened. Like, he went from learning a valuable lesson about the Jedi Order, and then he goes and make his own just to make. Then he goes and makes his own order just to make the same mistake.
Well, I don't think that was the point. I think he was trying to do it better. See, and we didn't get a lot of that story there either, so we really don't know.
He was kind of like in and out.
Yeah, because he was being handled as a cameo, not as a main character, and that's probably part of the issue too. But we'll see.
Like, why would he give Grogu the option between one or the other?
Because if his heart's not in it, then he doesn't want to train him. It could be dangerous if he has the emotions.
I
Dun dun dun.
mean, I guess
Yeah. So if he
he
can't
should
let go of all of his attachments, then But okay.
let him
So
have fun.
Grogu, who has all these attachments, right,
Yeah.
can't be trained. But yet he went forward and trained Mr. Temper Tantrum himself.
Yeah. And
You
you would
can't tell me
think,
you did not know that that boy had some issues.
too, right? That why can't he have both? I mean, that's the lesson that he kind of learned that you don't need to separate. You, they, you could train a Jedi and still have them have their attachments. That was like the entire lesson
No,
because,
I don't think that was.
like
I don't think
it's a
that was the
big part
lesson.
of it anyway because it like the reason why Darth Vader turned was because Padme went oof. So you would think that Luke would have kind of noticed that.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is I'm very interested in seeing what they do with Ahsoka.
Yeah, and Kenobi.
Which one comes out first? You know? You're
Nope.
making weird noises in the microphone, dude.
Okay, yeah, I have no idea, honestly. I know when Kenobi comes out. It comes out the same year A New Hope came out. Or the same day. Not the same year, because that would be called time travel. So, I just dropped another piece. Yeah,
Yeah, it says it'll be a limited series. That's all it says. Coming soon to Disney Plus. It doesn't really have a whole lot of other info.
Disney minus.
Just trying to see if they had anything on Kenobi.
They've been keeping Kenobi a secret.
There it is right there. Disney Plus. Ewan McGregor returns in the iconic role of Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi for a special event series on Disney Plus, officially titled Obi-Wan Kenobi. The series begins 10 years after the dramatic events of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, where he faced his greatest defeat, the downfall and corruption of his best friend and Jedi apprentice Anakin Skywalker, turned evil Sith Lord Darth Vader. The series is directed by Deborah Chow, who helmed memorable episodes of The Mandalorian Season 1 and features the return of Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader.
Hmm.
There you go.
He's gonna play both Anakin and Vader now.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I don't know. It says May 25th. So we'll see.
Yep, May 25th is also when A New Hope came out.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know
I
about
have
Ahsoka.
no idea. So, I think it would be cool if Bosk somehow appeared in live action again.
Bosk?
Yeah, I'm not sure how they would do it, but Boss kind of he like vanished.
Has he? Oh, he has been live action
He's
before.
been in A New Hope, but
Oh, he was in Mandalorian too, right?
when he was never a Mandalorian. I don't think he was anyway.
Let me see.
Uh, I can't think of a time where he was a Mando.
You're right. I was thinking of. Oh, okay. I was thinking of something else.
IG.
No, during early in Mando, there was a bunch of characters that they went to that prison ship.
Mhm.
Yeah, I thought he was with that group.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, he wasn't with that
I thought.
party
Okay,
in quotations.
that's what I was thinking about. I thought he was there.
Yeah. Nope. Killed everybody on that ship. That's what they did.
Yeah.
They went kaput. Well, we need a new topic.
Oh, looking.
What about the new wave of sets?
I have no idea. I haven't been on. You know what? We've been so busy.
Out of the ones we have, which one is your favorite?
Hold on. That's not what I want to look at.
Okay.
There we go. Because we've been so busy, we haven't really had a chance to look at some of this stuff. Let's see.
Lego's releasing two Vespas. So,
Okay. So, there we go. So the Hoth ATST we did get, right?
yeah.
Did we
We
build this yet?
No, I haven't built any of the new sets.
That's right. Okay. The Snow Trooper Battle Pack.
Yep.
Okay. Ahsoka's on the shelf, though we haven't built yet. Everybody's favorite Razor Crest is on the
Yeah.
shelf, right?
Best microfighter in the world, hands
Yep.
down.
ATST, that's $800. We will do not have.
Never get.
Uh, the gunship we do have. R2 we have. The AT we do have. Where's the new stuff? Like, is it spread out? What's going on here?
New stuff. We are just
That was it?
we're
That's
talking about it.
available now. Coming soon. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. So there's a throne room. We're doing that now. The Dark Trooper helmet is weird.
Yeah, it's seen better days.
Wow, I don't know how to feel about that one.
It looks weird.
Hold on.
I feel like it would look better if it's tiled off more than it is. Like it looks nice until you get to the top.
Yeah, the top of it being studded is a little strange, huh?
It's like they just lost creativity after they built the face.
Yeah. Wow, I don't know what to feel about this one. I like the other ones for sure.
I really,
Like
really like Luke's
the
red fire
Mando,
helmet.
yeah, the Mando helmet I really like, but this one I don't know.
This might be one where you have to have it in person to really see it.
Maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm not all that enthused by that one.
Well, we have stairs now.
Cool. All right, going on. Oh, the Red 5 helmet.
My personal favorite.
Pretty cool. The Mandalorian helmet.
Your personal favorite. I'm dropping heads.
Not bad. The Mandalorian in one Starfighter. That should be chrome.
It would
I don't
be.
I don't care how much it costs. It should be chrome. That's all there is to it. It should be chrome.
To me, the build itself looks a little off.
It should be chrome. The engines look good.
Yeah, I I think it's the back part for me really that looks a
The
little.
tail.
Yeah, I personally think the tail looks a bit interesting.
Let's see if they got a picture of the real one. Nope. Oh, look, a droid. The droid they added with it.
Oh, it's BD.
That's
It's BD from
cool.
That is the first time that droid's ever been made.
Well, yeah.
That droid originally appeared in the Lego game. What was it?
Lego game.
The Star Wars game. It was by EA.
Uh, oh, we have the Dark Trooper attack and a Darth Maul keychain. I don't know anything about this Dark Trooper attack. Have you seen this?
I really like that set because look at how many Dark Troopers there are.
3.
The hallway build is cool. It has a lot of unique pieces in it. The elevator door
Is that
opens.
supposed to be Luke?
Yeah, he just got a hood on.
It must be a two-sided face because this one he's smiling and this one he's frowning.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. We have the one and only Moyan God in this one.
Interesting.
So,
March. So these are all March 1st sets. Interesting.
something I find interesting is how the only one that people seem to be able to find early is
This one.
this one.
Yeah.
And
What bag are you on?
I am on bag 5,
Oh,
which
okay.
is the second to last one. Something else I find interesting.
Where did this character come from? One with the pink afro.
She was just like a character. She was like a slave that was freed at the end of
And Boba Fett?
no, in the end of Mando season 2 at the special credit scene.
Uh, I don't remember her at all.
Um, Something I find really interesting is that it only comes with one of the two Gamorrean gods.
I don't know. Did I see somebody's body?
That is Fennec Shan's.
Uh,
I'm trying to find the handle for this guy's axe.
I don't know, but I found a head.
Okay, there we go. Part found. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Found some pants.
Gamorrean god axe. And I just dropped it.
There we go. Perfect.
That is beautiful.
Incorrect.
No, it's beautiful.
There's a lightsaber.
Yeah,
Wow, that's some interesting hair.
exactly. Pretty interesting. Here's the blaster. And this goes on top of said blaster.
I thought she had a helmet.
She does, but not in this set.
Are we done?
Yep. And now we shall continue our throne room. I almost said palace.
Well,
So I took a really long pause there for a dramatic effect.
yeah, I don't see. What's this? Some strange parts in here. Okay. Let's see. We are. Dude, you're at an hour and 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Hour 10. And I am trying to find a slope right now.
You find slopes.
I like slopes.
I'm gonna go grab my drink real quick. I'll be back.
Okay. So, I am going to look for a slope. Not in that bag. Let's see. We are looking for a printed slope, and you are getting a nice view of the front of the palace while I do so. There we go. Finally found the slope. Okay, there we go. That's nice. So we put that there. Yeah, so there are a lot of actually really cool sets that are coming out this wave. I'm surprised there's only like one microfighter. Because like for almost every year microfighters have existed, there's always been like two, so then they could like go against each other. But this year and the year before, there's only been like one at a time, which I find really interesting. I don't know if that means that the microfighters are ending, or if battle packs are ending, or what. And if they are, what are they being replaced with? But who knows? It's really hard to know with these kinds of things because they might just be all microfightered out. You never know. And this piece, actually, I'm not sure if that's a unique piece or not. It might very well be a unique part for this set, but might not be. Let's see. I'm just gonna put that there. Okay. Now we need the 2x2 bricks modified. One there, one there. Now we need this. We need this right here. Really liking all the different like tan and dark tan parts in this set. I know it's kind of required in this set, saying that that's the color of the palace, but it's still really cool to get more of this color for these different pieces. Because if you're looking for tan slopes, this is definitely the set for you because they got a lot of them. And it also seems like 1x2s have been completely replaced by these 1x2s with these little wedges in them. It seems like they have been completely replaced by these because there pretty much aren't any like regular 1x2s in this set. Person number 2 has finally returned.
Ugh.
Welcome back to the stream.
I had to go get my drink.
Where is it?
Oh, look, it's Mark. Hey, Mark.
Oh, Mark's on?
Yeah. Mark says, nice to see you back. Thank you, thank you.
Ew. Well, to catch you up, I pretty much just talked about some parts. Like,
Um,
I'm not sure if this is a unique piece or not. Somebody in the comments might know. I've personally never seen it, but I could be wrong, so
I am not sure.
me neither.
That is coming along though. Did you do stickers already?
Yes.
Okay, that is a cool set. Yeah, it is pretty cool. It's got some weirdness to it, but it is cool. The We were talking about it before you jumped on, Mark.
The roof
The roof is a little bit strange.
missing,
Yeah, it's like completely just not there, but the rest of the set's actually pretty cool.
including the little kitchen they have in the back.
And all the characters that come with it. With the exception of one. One, I don't know. The pink girl is just a little weird.
I think I
It's like
think
completely out of like
I,
it doesn't fit in.
I think they should take her out and replace her with the other Gamorrean god.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
So then we could have both Trados. I mean, they're technically not Trados, they fell off a cliff, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, go here. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, what?
I was looking at this. There's another character here.
Yep.
We haven't got to this one yet.
Nope.
Uh,
The last two figures are in a different bag, which would be the last bag.
oh, check this out. Look what happens when you go and blow it up when you're full screen. It's like overlapping.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Lego makes them like transparent now, so you can see behind the image.
Strange. Oh boy.
Oh boy, what do you say no boy to?
Myself.
Oh. Well,
So yeah, all this new stuff. March 1st, March 1st, March 1st. And this one, March 1st.
we have a big wave. Pretty much.
Yeah, thank you, Walmart, for putting this one out early.
Yeah. I'm surprised
Even if
nobody bought it.
it's only a couple days, but still. That was nice of them to do.
Yeah, Walmart isn't as strict as Target is.
Yeah, if we had gone to Target, they would have taken it back. We've done that, what, twice now?
Yeah,
We get to the checkout, they're like, oh, we're sorry, we shouldn't have put that out.
but we should be able to buy it.
Walmart does it, they're like, yeah, take it. See ya.
I don't care.
Have a good day.
Yeah, they don't.
Lego gets mad, they get mad. We're selling it.
Right as
Good old
right as
Walmart.
they come in, they're out.
Yeah.
I just knocked over a pink hair girl. What is her hair? Is it like dyed? Like,
I would have to assume.
how much did Bib Fortune pay?
I'm fairly certain.
Leaves
Yeah.
hair dyed.
I'm fairly certain there's no DNA marker for pink.
Me neither.
But hey, what do I know?
If there is, I want to know how.
That would be interesting. But yeah,
Actually, I'm not sure if I want to know how. But
I don't know.
I think I'm making a chair now.
So yeah, we've got, let's see, the coming soon sets. There was what, four?
Yeah.
And they were, uh-oh.
But
I hear your mother yelling at the dog.
yeah.
I didn't do it. So the Red 5 Luke Skywalker helmet, that one is also listed as March 1st. Mandalorian helmet, March 1st. The N1 Starfighter. June. Wow, they released that early. The announcement for that's kind of early.
Yeah. I wonder why.
The Dark Trooper attack, March 1st. Maybe because it leaked, because a lot of stuff's been leaking lately.
Yeah.
And the Darth Maul keychain just says coming soon.
I don't really look at the keychains that often, but I guess the Darth Maul keychain is pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, it's not bad. So let's see. If you wanted everything here, so it's 100, 160. So let's see, 66, 120. So that's 220. That's 280. 340, 350. So $360. So about once you had taxes and stuff, you're just under $400 for this wave.
So half of a UCS
Well, I
AT-AT.
take that back because the Starfighter's not till June, so it's just over 300.
So not half of a UCS AT-AT.
No,
Still a lot though.
that's quite a bit of money. Yeah,
I was wrong. I am making a door.
nice chunk of change. And we still have stuff we have to build.
Oh wow, that looks good. I like that door. I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. That's a nice door. I don't know why I'm whispering either.
I don't know. You've been weird all off and on all night. Maybe it's because we haven't been on in a while. But we still have stuff we haven't built yet.
Yeah, we have a lot.
We have the ATST. We have everybody's favorite Razor Crest,
Oh yeah, definitely the best Razor Crest they've ever produced. I mean, hands down.
Ahsoka. What else? Oh, we have the one they haven't given to us yet.
We have the minifigure pack up there.
Oh yeah, the minifigure pack, and then we have the battle pack,
Yes, we
and
do.
then we have one that's not here yet.
Yeah. There's a lot of sets coming out this year compared to last year.
We also have a car down here we haven't built yet,
Yeah, it took forever to build the Luna.
and there's something down here on the bottom shelf.
You mean the advent calendar? The advent calendar?
Oh, this. Oh, the ship. Okay.
Oh, the ship. We still need to build the ship.
I forgot about the boat.
Yeah. We still saving the advent calendar.
Yeah.
Predictions on what this advent calendar this year is going to be?
Hold on. Well, I don't know. We're gonna hold on to that one for 10 years. How much you think it'll be worth in 10 years?
I don't know, but we could do some quick maths using a price charting site, like our Lego site. We might be able to get like a
What's the
good estimate.
go? We used to have a site in here.
Price charting.
No, what was it called?
No. I forget. Lego collection thingy. I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
Have you found it?
Brick economy.
Brick economy. That's what it is.
Wow.
Okay, we clearly haven't been on in a long
All right.
time.
So advent.
I now have guns on top of the door.
There we go. All right, let's go. Um, we don't care about the friends calendar.
No.
Okay, so 2016, which was what? 4, 5, 6 years ago. That Star Wars calendar from 2016 is valued at $51 and it cost 40, so it went up a little bit.
You also have to remember though that you also have to configure like movies and like rare figures and things like that. Because
So the one from 2014, which is 8 years ago, is worth 75 and it was sold for 40.
I think they're all sold for 40.
Yeah, it that seems to be the most valuable one right now. The one from 2014. Was that the first year they did them?
No.
Uh, well,
You know, the one with the Christmas Darth Maul should be worth way more.
that's weird because Brick Economy only lists. Oh, here we go. There's more. Lego City 2013 is at $64. Mark, yes, did you get other sets of the March 1 release? No. We were just happened to be at Walmart today and it was sitting on the shelf early.
Yep.
So we grabbed it and crossed our fingers and went to the checkout.
And they actually let us have it.
And they let us have it, yeah. But we did not, we
Then
don't
again,
have,
we did go through self checkout, so that might be a
yeah,
reason.
we still have stuff from the last release that we haven't done yet, but we don't have any of the new March release stuff yet.
That's mainly because we haven't been recording. So,
Yeah. Let's see. Lego City 46, Star Wars from 2011 is at $50.
yeah, 2011 is the first advent calendar for Star Wars.
Could it only be $50?
I don't believe
That
that.
doesn't seem right, does it?
For it to be completely sealed,
Pirates is at 88. Kingdoms Advent Calendar from 2010 is 93. Oh, there's the most expensive one I've seen so far. 113 for the Castle Advent Calendar from 2008.
Castle is cool.
2006, 2005. Yeah, this can't be right.
I'm having,
The standard Advent Calendar from 2004, they've got it $45.
yeah, I don't believe that. You would think that a calendar that old would be worth way more just because of its age.
Yeah, I think 150 San Diego Comic Con 2011 Advent Calendar.
It's time for the final bag.
All right, here we go. Coming down the home stretch.
We're building a chair.
Uh,
That's it, we're building a chair.
2017, 18.
So everyone gets to see the backside now. I haven't been able to do much with this because of how big it is, unfortunately, but you get to see the awesome door, which you could kind of open. There we go. You could like open it from the back and then close it. So the door, it does have a pretty decent like outside though.
We haven't updated our list in a long time.
Mm-hmm. Very long time. This is a new mold for this set. First time the squid guy has ever appeared. You hear that?
I heard it. I don't know if they'll hear it over the thing or not. Over the mic.
ASMR. Okay. This is your daily dose of ASMR, I guess. Hopefully you enjoyed that. We have the very thick Bib Fortune. Fortune? Yep. He's very fat.
Interesting.
His loyalty title got him very thick, let me say. He went from being very thin to very fat.
All right, so take a guess of the sets that we have. One, two, three, four. Take a guess at what the top five, according to Brick Economy.
Droidica, A-Wing.
You cheated. You were looking right at it.
Droidica, A-Wing.
Okay, what's the next three?
Um, let's see here. I'm trying to think of which ones we have. The Slave one,
Which slave one?
the Anniversary Edition, the Millennium Falcon,
One more.
I don't think the AAT would be that much. Uh, are we only counting Star Wars or
Yes. Star Wars only.
K2SO?
Okay. The answer is
Highly doubt K2SOs.
the Destroyer Droid, the A-Wing,
A.
the Millennium
Oh,
Falcon,
R2D2.
R2D2, and the Slave One.
I did not think R2. Apparently, that's a. I knew people wanted that set a lot, but
I
geez,
don't know that that's what it is.
is it price? Popularity
Okay, you
price?
know what? I think because it says retiring soon. Oh, that's the A-Wing. Hold on.
I mean, obviously, I
Maybe
mean,
it's listed by retail price. Hold
it's
on.
a thing. Obviously, your Scooby Doo Mystery Machine's gonna be in there.
So the figure
Yeah, yeah.
the figure that's had the most growth, or the set that's had the most growth,
Boba Font.
is the Boba Fett Brickhead.
I'm surprised they haven't made another Boba Fett Brickhead.
It retailed for $9.99 and is valued at $60.
I guess this is supposed to be Beskar.
That's crazy.
The little Beskar ingots they speak of.
The Destroyer Droid is old,
I
so
really like that set.
that one we understand. The Scooby Doo Mystery Machine went up quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about that one either.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah,
The Phantom went
that
up.
has Thrawn in it.
Yeah.
Well, I've been distracted. Let me build this chair now. Since this is all I have to do.
The Clone Turbo Tank is also in that list.
Really?
Yeah, because it started at retail for $9.99 and it's at $46 now.
I have a $46 microfighter.
And it's
Nice.
361% is what it's gone up. The Darth Vader brickhead. The Boba Fett buildable figure.
Hmm.
And the Naboo N1 Starfighter with Vulture Droid.
You don't have that one.
It's on here.
You have the Starfighter, but not the Vulture Droid.
Oh, because you didn't buy it as a full set. That's why.
So, shall we put it on there
I don't know. You can't really go in and say I only bought part of the set, so. But yeah,
then? That should be like an options menu thing,
the
like no
Destroyer
figures
droid
or
went up
whatever.
433%. It retailed for $49.99.
Really?
Yeah, and it's now $266.
I want Lego to make more of those Technic Star Wars sets.
Yeah.
They're cool. Like $45 Technic droids would be cool.
The Anniversary Edition Slave 1.
That one isn't surprising.
Snowspeeder. Yep, that's it.
That is about it. I'm dropping everything today. Okay. Let's see.
You can mark them as new or used, but you can't mark them as partial. Wow. The Titanic's not in here yet.
Oh, we need to put the Titanic in there.
Yeah.
See how that changes things.
Yeah.
Every single 1x2 in this set has been replaced by a 1x2 with a bracket.
This says this is going to be retired in 2024.
The Titanic?
Yeah. It's got the price of it estimating in 2028 to be 900 over $900.
It's already like
600, yeah. That's crazy.
800, depending where you go.
And then this one, what was it? 7526, what was it?
The set number for this was 75326.
326.
this year's starting numbers is 753. So
Gotcha.
every set, Star Wars set anyway, should start with 7, 5, and 3.
It says releasing in March 2022, pending release.
Yep, totally. Sneaky. We got it early.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
I was just looking at this.
We have 5 playbacks already.
Holy cow.
But mm,
And that's not all of it.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
Great Scott. I just said it.
Insane.
Where is it?
Did you lose pieces already?
Nope, I found it. I was concerned for a second that it wasn't there. But luckily, it is. So, where are you going? Are you leaving again? Okay. Do not worry. You won't be stuck with me again.
Sorry. I was checking on something.
Yay. Let's see.
You did a short with that. I thought you were just doing a post.
I did a short because shorts usually get seen more.
Yeah, this one's not so much, man. This had one view.
Oh wow. That's a big number.
Yeah, I think we need to.
Okay.
I think we need to make this one go away.
We need to evaporate it from
Yeah,
existence.
this one needs to be evaporated.
Disintegrate it.
There we go.
Unlike some people, we allow disintegrations.
All right. Strange things going on with YouTube. Like it's stretching pictures and stuff.
It might just be an aspect ratio thing.
Maybe. Audience.
Why couldn't these be printed?
Oh, you're having some sticker fun. Duplo, question, is the set worth the price? Because I don't think it is. We were talking about that when we picked it up. I think it's a $60 set. I think the only reason it's as expensive as it
It's
is
figures.
because it's got so many minifigures.
I honestly don't think it's worth as much as they want for it.
Because it's 732 pieces.
If you want Fennec Shand, it's a slightly cheaper way to get her, but you're not gonna get the helmet. Where'd that piece go?
Dropping pieces again.
First day back and I'm still dropping
So
pieces.
we're looking at about 14 cents. 14 cents a brick.
Which is a lot compared to the average 10 cent.
So, well, that's for $100. So, and that's the thing too. So if you take out the minifigures, because minifigures are cost, how much minifigures cost? $4.99.
Depends.
They average about $5.
I would say they're more than 5.
Hold on, let's see. I think they're like $5. So you can get
Oh, if you mean the non-name brand ones, yeah.
just a minifigure in general.
Yeah, they're about 5.
Okay. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 of these things in here. So that's $35. So if you take that out, you're down to 65 bucks. And then your price per piece goes down significantly to about 9 cents.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, they have a mechanism in here so you could shoot the big guy off
Owen,
the throne.
Owen says, what is your setup looking like for your channel?
Um, I could try and move.
Are you talking about
Are you talking about this or the actual like computer setup?
Are you talking about the YouTube setup with the microphone and everything? Or are you talking about
The background.
the background?
Because if it's the background, we just use some like metal shelves that we put all sets on, and we have these portable red lights.
Well, they're not portable.
Well, not portable, but
They're
big red
yeah,
lights.
they're the shelves I got at Lowe's. They're just huge, like industrial shelving, I guess.
If that's what you want to call it.
I need to get another one.
We are already running out
We're
of
starting to
room,
run out of space already.
which is we
YouTube setup and computer. Okay, so we have uh
so we have
we have we have two cameras.
one for us and one for the build. We have two computers. Sorry. We
Yeah, so
we have a MacBook Pro and a Apple computer. I don't know the name of the app that one. Just Apple
it,
computer.
yeah, so the way this thing's running, we have two computers. We have the main camera, which is this one, and that is a Nikon Z6, and right now it has a 50 millimeter prime lens on it. And then camera two, which is this one, is a Sony ZV-1, and both of those are on tripods. And then we have three lights. Um, we
We have
have one on each side.
one for my dad, one for me, and one for
And then we
the
have the
product.
product light. Yep. So we also have, like he said, there's a MacBook Pro sitting right here or here. And then we're using an iMac there. That's a 27-inch iMac. So on the iMac, we are running software. We're running OBS software. And we run the cameras and the computer through what's called an ATM Mini. It's a video switcher. So it
Which gives
does,
us the ability to switch the video from here to like the computer to our slides
yeah,
to
that's what this is. So that's the video switcher. And then we have the two microphones. These are Rode microphones with the stands. And then these are running through a Yamaha audio switcher, which is running into the computer as well and running through OBS. And then each microphone also has
huh?
sorry, lost my train of thought there for a second. But yeah, so it's going into the audio switcher, into the computer, and through OBS. So everything is synced through OBS, the video, the audio.
Everything.
Yep, everything. And then this table, um,
We got from some
somebody on Facebook advertised they were selling this table, and I wanted a white table. So they were about 3 miles down the road, so I went and picked it up.
a nice shiny white table.
Yep, nice shiny white table. I wanted a white table because with the lights hitting the table, if it's a darker table, it absorbs the light and it makes it harder to see the product shots. So I wanted something white that would reflect the light back up.
Which was also the problem with our thumbnails.
Yep. So I went ahead and picked this thing up. It's pretty nice size table actually. And let's see what else we got going on here. I think that's it. Other than
Well, we do have an Xbox right there for gaming video
yeah,
if
but
we
that's
do
not
one.
for yeah. Well, we don't use that a lot for YouTube. But yeah, there's an Xbox Series S or Series is it S? Yeah, Series S.
Finally, we have finally done it.
So hopefully that answers that question. Um, that's everything. Oh, and the chairs, of course.
Oh yeah. So, here is the front, which you've seen plenty of. The
Um,
play features outside, we have the door.
that's the back.
Well, yeah. The back or the outside, which is why I called it the front. But yeah, you are right about it being the back. You have this eye here, which is like the peek hole. You can move the door up. It doesn't stay locked though. So you're supposed to put your yeah, I cannot speak. Put your figure through. There's a cannon up here that you would move around. And once you go on inside, you have the room. There isn't technically like a cannon spot you could put the guy up there. It's mainly just a look. Although there is like a bar area over here that you can set your figures at. There's the chair or the throne room, which has a lever so then you could like shoot the guy off the chair. You have well actually, wait a minute. I think that's actually it. Yeah, that's it. Other than the chair sliding out, so then you could get your weapons and your best score and whatever. You could do that. Um, there is oddly enough these on top. I'm not exactly sure what these clips are for. I'm not sure, like I said earlier in the video, I'm not sure that this means it's going to be an expansion set or if this means that. What? But all I know is when it comes to actual play features, it's a very nice set, but when it comes to looks, I don't think it hits that department. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I guess from a playability perspective, it's actually pretty cool.
My favorite part is the chair.
I am. It's a little strange in some places.
Although you do kind of have to admit that after taking this back spot off, which is a pain. Wait a second. I need like open my hand here. You do have to admit that they actually did put a lot of detail into the back here that they really didn't need to, which I appreciate. Like this inside chair area here is really well detailed with the little cooking area with the furnace, which you could spin, but I don't really count that as a play feature. You have the chair, you have all the little tables and like the bacta tank and well not the tank but the juice and the little snake in the back. I really like how you could fold everything in, kind of like this. You could fold everything in, or you could take it out. I guess it's really based off a personal perspective of how you'd like to see it, but overall, this is a pretty decent build that I'm not sure if I
Yeah,
would recommend this set exactly, but it is a really good build.
yeah. I mean, it's a good build. It's good for playability. I wasn't a lot. I guess there's some things to be desired from a looks perspective, but I don't think it's a
Mainly on the outside.
yeah on the outside. I don't think it's a display piece.
No.
So you know,
Although it does have
but
pretty
for
big
a hundred
wings.
bucks, I mean that's expensive
Yeah.
for you know. Playability, $100.
I would say that max, I would say 70. 60, 70 max.
Yeah.
But I think we've talked about price enough.
Yep.
So
I agree.
I think that it's time to do the outro, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're done for the day.
Okay. Well, this set has really good figures, and the build for the outside's desiring, but overall, it's a really nice build, and I would like to thank everybody so much for watching, and good night.
See ya.